Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny. If you hear new, hit subscribe buttons and notification bell so you can never miss any our incredible content. Flutter Taxi App inside today we need to create here the rating screens as well as you need to create here the user details profiles we need to create here. First of all, we need to see this here the how look like this the UI are display inside the XD files and to convert into the Flutter apps. Let's first of all this is the rating screens and this is the my profile screens are the here's and here the edit profile buttons. We need to set this here like this UI are the displaying here. Let's start how to write down this UI inside the Flutter. First of all, need to create here the menu inside the new files and to give these names here the ratings view dot like this give these files and to create here the stateful widgets and to give these names here the rating view and to imports here the material dependency like this sets here and now need to create here the scaffold sets here. Now we need to set this here the app bars. We need to go inside the vehicle view and to copy this here the app bars to copy first of all like this copy here and now need to paste this here the rating view like this sets here. Now need to import here the color extensions this sets here and to change these names as to get here the rating sets here. Now need to create here the body create here the scroll view to set this here the single side scroll view set here the children's also need to create here the columns now need to create here the cross axis alignments we need to set this here the start this sets here and now need to create here the children's inside we need to let's see first of all need to create here the our UI need to create here the containers and to give this here the heights we need to set this here first of all need to give this here the max speed so need to this here then after need to set this here the height so need to this 8 and to set this here the color give this here the deep color light white colors so need to set this here now need to create here the row get here the children's like this sets and here expand now need to stairs column now need to get this here also need to give this here the cross axis alignments we need to set this here set here the ratings value by extra bold and to give this here the value by like rates and to set also here the cross axis alignment as a start now we need to set this here the wrong place. Set this here. Now need to create here the padding. I need to set walls. Need to give this here the 20 is good now. Also now need to create here the rating stars. So need to give here. First of all, need to go this here the rating bars and to find out which place the use this library and want to call this here. Go inside the trip details and want to text here. Here is rating bar field. And now need to go inside our view and to go inside the rating view search and here the value here imports here the hit bar sets here. First of all, need to configure the screens. Need to go inside the menu and we to identify here the this convert into the buttons. Ink wells and to give this here the on press event on tab. Now need to set here the what extensions methods. Need to call this here. Give this here the const rating. So give here set like this UI here and now need to save these files and now need to select here the view and to click on it. Now this is the openings here the ratings here that here containers also need to spec here so this now need to go inside the rating view and to also need to set this here the text labels so here the row children's and to create here an axis alignment start. Now need to set this here sets sets here and to this here the width and height need to set this here the 15s sets. Now we need to give this here the image. Save my file, copy this relative path and to put this here. Now we need to set this here the value of the ratings, and we need to copy these text fields and to paste here the register box. Give this here the here set this here and to give this here the and to set this here the 16 and to set this here the secondary text. Now we need to copy this here, give this here the height, here and to this here. I like sets here, so need to remove these here like these sets. Now this is the saving now, and we need to create here the pie charts. We need to develop like this UI. First we need to open a pie charts. To open these examples here and to put these examples here, to copy here the this aspect ratio here and to put this here. Like this paste here and to remove this touch index, no needs now. Now we need to create here the sections. We need to copy these sections here and to get like this here. These functions need to paste this here and to remove here the another unused sections. Let's see here the here touch index. Also need to this here the touch index array and to that here touch callback. Here's and this here like set. Now we need to give this here the colors 40% means we need to set this here the a person has a give this here the colors primary, and after we need to another colors, so we need to set this here the 60% and to set this here the value has only to this here. Set here color T color. Placeholder colors we need to set here. Also need to here styles and to titles. Set here and need to set this here the radius. So we need to give this here the 80. Only font size. Only shadow. Save. Get this here. First of all. Creating view. Get this here the size box. Give this here the width and height. Until set here. Back. Done. So we need to start this UI. Now need to on as well as tabs here like this displaying, and need to get this here the radius. Need to give this here the value of the radius. Now need to get this here the light colors. Also need to set this here the configurations inside the data. This here the section space. Here section space we need to this here the for sets and to set here the centers. Start degree option. Start degree we need to here 90. Let's see. This is the now that this here the starting degree. Also need to create here the Z stack. Stack here. Create first of all the columns and convert it into stack. Now need to give this here the elements. We need to give this here the center. Sets. Now need to create here the column. Set this here. Friends. Inside need to put this here the this text fields. Copy here and to put this here. This here. Last ones we need to give this here the trip. Sets. Now need to set this here the value. Sets. Set here the 18. Primary text. Sets and to set this here the on 8 and to set this here 800 like this sets. Also need to increase this here the box size. UI. Change this here the radius. It's displaying goods for this UI and to settings here. Now need to create here the another space colors. You need to set this here like this sets here. Create the different parts sections sets and to set this here the 15. And also need to create here the edges insert symmetric and verticals. You need to give this here insert only. Need to this here the left that has the twin and also need to here the right top to here the bottoms. We need to is here the 8 sets here. Now need to create here the text here paste this here. Now need to set this here the titles. The 3 like this give here and as a ratings set this current one sets here. Now need to set this here the primary text and to set this here the font that font weight here the font weight 800 set sales. Now we need to create here the some builders separators set sales and to return this here that here the containers. Now we need to create against here and capital builders need this here dividers sets here. Now need to give this here the item counts. First of all needs here the more some configurations. You need to set this here. First of all need to set this here the physics const edges insets symmetric never scrolls. You need to set this here. It's like this set sync wrap need to set here true Also need to give this here the padding first. Edges inset, symmetric verticals you need to here, and horizontals you need to set this here the like this set here. Now we need to create here the array of the ratings here. Right. First of all, need to see here the rate I like this, and after need to set this here the edge. Now need to copy here something. Set this here 5 points. Here now need to this year's message need to not given, so this year rating 5. Good. Copy here and to this year's and to also need to set this here there. As a for we need to set this years. Now need to give this array here and to set this here the length like this sets. Get this here and to create here the common view. Set me to create here the rating. That creates. Now need to create here the stateless widgets and to give this here the rate. Rating row sets and to put here the material dependency. Now we need to create here the containers and this here the paddings as is inset symmetric verticals need to with this here the 15. So yes, now need to create here the children's columns sets here and as well as need to set this here the cross axis alignment set as a start like this sets and we pass here value map dot arc object like this sets here and to import here these parameters select sets this here. Now needs here some value. Now need to go inside the my rating view and to copy this here the select bars value, copy this here and now need to go inside here our rate row and to put this logic here. Also need to import this here this. Now need to set this here, set this here the colors. Need to set here the if here our object is here set optionals into here actually blank not blank and need to display this here here let's here like this sets here the this value here put this here. Now need to check this here, the font size 16 regular primary text sets. Now need to set this here the status. Copy this here and to initial starts need to this here value as a double, set here 0.05, sets here the value like this, creating here the UI. Save this here and to call this events here the inside our view. Go inside the rating view and to pass this value inside the this container with to replace these years. Our objects need to give these years and to set this here the value. Report need to see it and to give this here. See, set years this year date years to fix this issue here. And to set this here the hot reloads, left here, here apps here date view, and now this is the displaying this years, and also need to create here the padding to it like this, displaying this UI. Here's the for ratings. Now need to click on back. Now need to create here the profiles, add the settings and to give here my profiles. Need to fix this here. Creates here the new view, set the menu my profile, give. Now need to create here the stateful widgets. Give this here the name my profile, and to import here the material dependency like this sets. Now need to create here the scaffold, get the app bars, here app bar, give this here the background colors. You need here color. Now need to set this here the heading, need to copy here the others, see, and to see what's here these color extensions. At the sets here. Now need to set here the also actions for edit this here. Now need to set this here the set this here the size. Also need to give this here the colors white, like this set here, and at this here the font will set here. Now need to configure this button here. Go inside the settings and to click on the my profiles here, cut here, set here the my profile like this sets. Now need to save this here and click this here the my profiles like this displaying here, and to go inside the my profiles also need to configure here the button clicks events or edit import this widgets here, edit profiles, and to give this here the back buttons colors you need to set this here color white like this sets here. Now need to create here the body, create here the scroll bar, scroll, set this here the add scrolls, to set this here children's childs, and to set this here the column children's. And now we need to create here container, give this here the width double, max speeds, and also need to give this here the height, use here the context dot, give this here width, multiply by the 0.5, set here, create here the children's, get the stack. Like this sets here. Now we need to create here first of all the alignment, and to set this here the alignments, then set, copy these containers and here, set here, set here color, now need to set this here the these colors, we need to copy and to paste this here, then like this UI, and also need to this here alignment, that as a bottom center, set save, need to give this here sets here, here's at this UI are the getting here. Now we need to create C container column, get here the children's. First of all, we need to go inside the menu, and to copy this here. It's the rate view check. And to put this here the my profile view sets here here like this sets here. And now we need to it's here inner children's get here friends here that here the colors and to this here the color white border radius set this here set this inch. Now need to set here box shadow point edges insets metric insets array not cement is here the box shadow is here the array colors black 12 sets set here the radius unit at this here 3 creating here it runs like sets. Now need to copy this text here and to here here titles that here for success alert centers. Now at this here font it that here the extra bold sets here also need to here the get here the row sets here and to also need to use this here the common widget the titles of that row this cells here go here the profile view here title view this here titles here yet expand set years, this years, this here the comma. Now need to set this by give this here the duration as year, set years. Also need to create here and set here the color, light gray, set years. Give this here the height 60. Give this here the 0.5. Sets const value. Copy here. Save this here. To here. I is here the double speed. Now also need to set this here the value. It is in set metric horizontal, so need to this here. Set as a margin. And now we need to set this here the some height space. Next box. Give this here a height. Need to give this here the D. Here save. Here's this here. Also need to it's here the check. With this here the alignment set as a top and now need to put this text here and to here. Set this here and also need to set this here containers padding top. Top here. At this here the 16 like this sets here and now displaying like this UI and to see are the creatings. Also need to set here the background colors scaffold set color light gray, light white. Here UI and we need to create here this column inside titles First of all, we need to copy any text and now we need to success alignment. That is here as a start, like this sets here. Paste this here, create here, heading, at here, trick. Give this here the verticals, I need to get this here and horizontals also need to this here 20 like this sets here and to personal info sets here. Now need to set here the font size and font weight. We need to set this here the extra bolts. We need to see font weight 800. See, like this displaying this here also need to see height space sized box. Give this here the height as a set 15. Set 6. Now this is the displaying goods. Also need to create here the another things. Need to create here the banner. Here color white. Also need to give this here the padding. Set symmetric, not symmetric. Also need to see here. Symmetric is good. Verticals need to see here as well. Need to set this here the horizontal. Set here the sets here. Now need to create here children's and to set this here the column. Here. Now need to give this here the let's here row. Need to check any common widget related to this icon. Cells. See your columns. Turn switch. See your columns. Creates here. Creates here the new files. Titles. Dot starts create. Now need to create here the statelets widgets and to this here the icon titles sets here and to quotes here material dependency. Now need to create here final string and final string title sets here and also need to create here the void callback for the clicking events on press sets here and to import this here parameters. Now need to create here thing now to paste this column to with the row and to set this here the padding is inset symmetric Give this here the verticals, so need to set this here the it like set here. Also need to set this here. Now need to set here one by one as a icon. Titles as a titles need to set this here and to so create click event. In Quell here on tab press here the on press event set here. Now need to use titles row inside the profiles sets input titles row these icons and to set this here titles this press event. Titles has a one numbers sets. Now need to create here the others and to end this here one by ones. Gmail. Then afterwards need to put this here last one is the give this here the address like this sets here. And now need to give this here the one by one the icons first pause need to export this here. Give this here the names on set to text export this here. Now this is the for image here select language one so like this are the creating here and to import here the sets image and to here set here the fonts copy this relative path and to here also need to create here the for email copy this relative path and to here now need to set here language copy this relative path and to here for the language now we need to here not is exporting here don't save and to close this here Now I need to replace this here and to save this file here. Now this is the displaying here, so also need to go here the this value and we need to increase this here. That's here, that here, save here and to 10 is good. This hurts. Also need to decrease this here this width. My profiles. Go here the up here the now this is done. Fine. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down in the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. And tomorrow to start here the backends inside the Angulars, frontends need to create inside the Angulars and with use material dependency. This is the driver app designs are the done, but not totally are the done. You need to API integration times, you need to change some UIs and some view. This is only for the design purpose. You need to create this UI, but now need to create first of all the backends, then after you need to screen by screen, you need to API calls and complete apps you need to develop here. If you anyway, and everyone have a nice day, goodbye and take care.